Joey, it's me, Third Chan, world's most charming interviewer on Instagram. Listen, I have your next review, the sequel to No More Heroes, or No More Heroes 2. Innovative, I know. I should warn you though, it's more intense than the first game, but if your review is good, you'll reach the 5th rank for YouTube reviewers.
5th?
Now, don't disappoint your fans. Good luck.
Ha! After this review, be ready to bump me up to number 1. Alright you bloodthirsty anime fanboys, it's No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle for the Wii. Travis Touchdown is once again out to climb the ranks and become the world's #1 ranked assassin, but this time there's more of a revenge story thrown into the mix. It gives it a slightly darker, almost film noir type of tone, but it never sacrifices its over-the-top fourth-wall breaking, not safe for work brand of humor to do so. The characters still know they're in a video game, there are unrealistic fountains of blood, and a conspicuous amount of phallic jokes and cleavage shots. It's still very much No More Heroes, just with a natural story progression. Visually, the game has the same quality as the first, but it makes better use of color filters and lighting to seem like improved graphics. There's still blockiness here and there, but the visual flair benefits the game greatly. Sound has remained consistent too, with its mix of American and Japanese metal, its hilarious voice acting, and of course those sound effects that let you feel every slash, slice, and slam. Much of the sequel feels like the same as the original. It's just as violent, it's still surprisingly challenging, and we can't ignore that questionable method of recharging Travis's beam sword. There's also the same drawback of games like this being repetitive, but the sequel has enough to still make for a fun time. The combat, for example, feels like it evolved from last time. It's not just that the health bars are also lock-on circles, but Travis seems like a faster and more proficient fighter this time around. It's especially badass when you can trigger special moves to slice several dudes at once, or jump around slashing someone at breakneck speed like a bloodthirsty version of Sonic the Hedgehog.
What the hell? Stop it! Now I'll show you!
We also have the return of really tough boss fights, but even some of those offer more charm to the experience. There's a spooky ghost boss, a Megazord battle with a football star, and some bosses you face as Shinobu, one of the tougher bosses of the first game, who has now joined Travis's side as his apprentice. This all makes the game feel more dynamic. On top of that, there's the addition I didn't expect in the form of support for the Wii Classic controller, which lets you play the game more like the PS3 remake of the original. Both control methods work great, except for one problem. There's no manual control for the camera in either version. And no, bringing it back to center or locking onto a bad guy doesn't count. Usually it's not a big deal, but it did become a noticeable problem for the platforming sections with Shinobu. I ended up falling more than I should have due to the awkward angles. But let's follow that up with an improvement. The open world from the first game has been scrapped, so now you have a simple menu for selecting ranked battles, side missions, and other bonus stuff. It makes the experience more linear, which in this case is a good thing. And yes, the side jobs are back as well. But this time, while some of them are in 3D, most of them are 8-bit minigames, and oddly enough, they're more fun because of it. Jobs that seemed mundane before now feel like heartfelt tributes to gaming's origins. It's even better that the side jobs are totally optional. No longer are you required to earn a certain amount of money for each battle. Instead, the money you earn is used to buy training minigames, new clothes, and weapon upgrades. So now they feel less like clunky chores and more like fun distractions. You even play around with your cat so that she'll lose weight. I should probably do the same for my cat.
What? I'm as fit as a jungle cat.
Oh please, when was the last time you ran anywhere?
Well, never, but...
That's it, come on!
No! Ooh!
That was fun.
Regardless of the problems it has, this sequel is still a clear improvement over the original. Anyone who liked the first game is gonna love this one. Unfortunately, a lot of people selling it online overprice it at $70 if not more. So if you can find it for a more reasonable price of anywhere from $20 to $40, then it's worth a purchase. Well, that's my review of No More Heroes 2 for the Wii. If you liked this review, check out my previous reviews of the first No More Heroes for the Wii and Saints Row the Third for the Switch. See you all next time!
Full power!